guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we are going to be doing a camping, not camping coffee review type video where we're going to be basically making some coffee camping style. We're going to be using the KFlow portable coffee maker. It's basically like a coffee press that you kind of just put coffee in, you press down, and it makes coffee. I got it on Amazon. I wanted to try it out because we were going to be doing a lot of like traveling, camping type things, fishing, and those kind of fell through the cracks. So I'm not really going to be using it that much for this, but when we do some traveling, or maybe when I do some like fishing videos or something like that, I might bring this along with me. I was also going to be doing some like catch and cook type stuff, but again, I'm not really getting into that stuff. So we're going to be using here in my kitchen this little butane burner. What I'm going to do is down below, I'm going to put a link to each item that I purchased of these. It's actually just these two things. It's this right here, this. Here's this little butane burner that I bought from Walmart. I think this thing was like $5. And then last, I got this at a local grocery store. It's an aluminum little tea kettle pot for boiling water. I'll look online to see if I can find something similar to this thing, but it was like $6 or $7 at the grocery store. IGA, I think I bought it from. And last, we're gonna be basically reviewing Dollar Tree coffee. It's the breakfast blend, not entirely sure. Usually I drink like Cafe Bustelo, Javalia or something like that, really dark coffee, but this is their breakfast blend that is for $1. It's vacuum sealed and it still holds a good vacuum in this. It expires April 5th, 2022. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and open this thing up, check it out, and we'll go ahead and heat up this little burner, get the water boiling, and then we'll go ahead and check out the KFlow. All right guys, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna open up this dude right here. This is the little portable butane burner. It is so cool. I've never used it, but I opened it up and I tried it out. I actually screwed it into this, tried it out, and it's pretty easy to use. It's got these little legs. We're just gonna go like that, okay? Just open up these little platform legs like here. Then what you do is you swing out the arms like this, okay? And boom, that is it. It is set up, ready to go. You can put a pot of any size on this thing and it will heat up just about anything. The next thing you're gonna do is we're gonna take this, actually what I'm gonna do is make sure that this is closed, because this is how you turn on this is the valve for your butane. What we're gonna do is twist this on like that, all right? We're gonna set this off to the side, the background right here. We're gonna open up the valve. You'll hear that start going. There's underneath this, there's a little button. You can see the little flame going. It's pretty awesome. And what you can do is you can control the amount of flame by just twisting this little knob right here. You can turn it completely off, or if you want it cranking up high, you can go like that. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn that down. We're gonna take our little container, we're gonna fill it up with some water, set it up on here, and we're gonna let that get hot and boil. All right, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna open up this KFlow. I've never used it. I've never opened it up. You guys are noticing for the first time, just like me. So here's the instructions. I have no idea how to do this. I probably should have done this beforehand. There's different ones that you can use for different things, and I wanted for the coffee grounds, you have the Nespresso or the K-Cups, but I wanted for ground coffee. I think that's the best way to go. Comes with 2 cups. There they are right there. All right guys, so I went ahead and I got this thing all figured out. It's actually really easy. If you just read the instructions, it's pretty simple to use. But sometimes, you know, you just want to jump right into something and give it a try. But in this case, I really needed to figure out about the pump. And it's super easy. If you watch this, you just give it a little half turn like that, push down, and it'll pop up. There's a little rubber topper, which kind of helps you do that. Pretty simple. Do that. I went ahead and opened up the coffee and I cleaned it all out. That way it was ready to go. I thought it'd probably be a good idea to wash it down, rinse it with some water before we use it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill this first up with some coffee grounds. We're gonna put some in here. Take your cap and you cover it up just like that, nice and snug. Doesn't have to be too crazy. And then you put it on like there. So now there is the capsule, as I like to say. Take this and unscrew the top off. Actually, I'm gonna turn my water off. I think that's nice and warm. We're gonna take this off like that. Then the coolest thing is we're gonna take one of these cups, move it out of the way. All right, you take this, and this is what you put over your cup, and it goes like that. Pour in my hot water into the top of this capsule, like so. We'll do like that. All right, got my hot water. Actually, I spilled a little bit, okay. But all you have to do is start pumping. Just like that. And it's going. I don't know if you could see through here, but it's already making some coffee. Can you hear it? Let's see. Oh yeah, making some coffee. It's dripping and it's nice and hot. So yeah, I mean, if you're out camping or fishing or something like that, this is a quick way to make a nice fresh, it's almost like a French press, I think.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
And when it gets loose like this, you're done. See how it's just kind of really loose? So I'm gonna just seal it off like that. And there it is. There is the coffee. How awesome is that? It doesn't make the biggest cup of coffee. I mean, if you're looking for something that, here, we'll put that over here. If you're looking for something to make this big giant cup of coffee, this is not it. This just makes a nice French press style coffee. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of cream to this, and then when we come back, I'm gonna give it a try. See how this Dollar Tree coffee is. All right, so here it is, the nice cup of coffee from the KFlow Coffee Maker. I'm gonna add in just a dab of cream. Look at that. How awesome is that? I think what I'm gonna use is the wrapper. Okay, we'll just use that, just like that. There's no shaking a little bit, but there was no real sediment from that filter that's in the thing. It's pretty well done. Let's see. That's a pretty good cup of coffee. This is a really good cup of coffee for Dollar Tree coffee. If you're out camping, it's pretty awesome. This thing, let's see, get over here. This is one of the coolest little contraptions that I own. This is something that I think maybe if you're traveling and you want to keep in the car, you'd have to keep all of this obviously to get your hot water. So it's not the most efficient way of making coffee, but if you're in a camping environment or something like that and you just want to kind of like hit the woods and throw this stuff in a backpack, you can easily, have this in a backpack with a little, frying pan, and you could do some like fishing and catch and cooks and stuff like that. You could probably use this for some tea, anything else that you would need to mix with and not get the grounds in. Probably tea and coffee would be it. But yeah, it makes a really awesome cup of coffee. I like it. It's pretty awesome. I like it. And the good thing is you don't lose a lot of that heat, from the press. It's going right from there directly into, so it is nice and warm as well. And if I really let that, go, because I turned it off a little bit, if I really got that boiling, this would be a super hot cup of coffee. But also for the Dollar Tree, I give it to them. These coffee grounds for, sometimes you could just tell it's like almost burnt and stuff. This is actually, they smell good and it tastes good. So it's a win in my book. Oh, good stuff. All right, everybody, that is it. That is the video of the day. That is the review of the KFlow Coffee Maker, Dollar Tree coffee grounds, that little burner thing right there. If you want any of this stuff, I'm gonna put a link in the description below, and you can check it out. It goes right to my Amazon account. You can check this stuff out. It's pretty awesome. So till the next video, make sure y'all do one thing, stay awesome, and we'll see you on the next one. See you later. Bye. Good stuff, buddy. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. On both sides.